What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the TB4Y podcast. What is going on, dude?
What's up, TB4Y. Yeah, we're back with another one. Dude, I wanted to get right into it. I seen this thing on TikTok that I thought was very interesting. What do you think about this, bro? So this guy, he goes by the TikTok handle jfoy or j.foy. He claims that his grandfather is the Zodiac killer.
I seen this.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's super fucking interesting, bro. The rabbit hole this guy went down to see if his grandpa really was, dude, I'm not even gonna cap with you. It really checks out a lot.
Yeah.
So first off, bro, his grandpa's name was Richard Hoffman. He was a Vallejo police officer, which was in the same area where the Zodiac killer was killing a bunch of fucking people, right? And he was also a police officer. That's what people were claiming, right? Wasn't that what people were claiming, right? That he was a police officer?
They said a lot of shit. They said he's fucking Ted Cruz. They said, you know,
there was
like a lot of like they never figured out who the fuck he was.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Even the guy showed images that I can show you as well, or you probably see them already yourself.
Like the sketches and shit, right?
Yeah, of when they said what he would look like when he was older and when he was younger. He literally looks like both. Exactly. And then what was super weird as well is the Zodiac killer, he would spell until wrong. And he would spell it UNTILL, just like that.
His grandpa always spelled it wrong all the time.
Yeah.
And then Zodiac killer also spelled it just like him.
Yes. Yeah. Which is hella weird. And then the craziest part too was when one of the first killings of the Zodiac killer that was ever discovered, like one of his earliest killings, and it was a girl that his grandpa knew and they had history. His first killing, he left a note there by the body and it wrote like this whole thing out or whatever, basically saying, you know, his first Zodiac letter, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of it, it was initialed RH. And his grandpa's initials was Richard his name is Richard Hoffman.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And there's like a bunch of other shit, like
crazy shit that I don't know if it's that one you're saying. I've seen this other one where it might be that same one. He had killed this girl like in North Carolina or some shit like that. Like it wasn't even out here in California, it was somewhere else. That girl's brother was in the Marines with Richard Hoffman. Like they were in the military together.
Yeah, I'm already knowing because I seen pictures of his grandpa in the military too.
And then I seen another thing where there was this girl, pretty much she ended up getting killed by someone driving unmarked vehicle.
Yes.
And his grandpa at the time was in Vallejo.
Yes.
With the unmarked police car. When that girl died, he showed up 5 minutes after her death.
Yes. That was fucking weird as well.
And she used to kind of date that guy, Richard Hoffman.
Yes.
And I guess that they had gotten pulled over or something like that one time. And the dude that she was dating at the time, he said that she literally said, "Oh my God, that's Richard Hoffman. He's gonna kill you."
No, he's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She said he's gonna kill us. And she was with some other dude, right?
Yeah, she was with that. Yeah, her boyfriend. I think.
Yeah. And he said, "Oh my God." She said, "Oh my God, that's Richard Hoffman. He's gonna kill us." What the fuck?
And apparently a week before her death, her and her friends were having like a party at her house. They're like painting together or some shit. Like they were doing something together, right? This dude, Richard Hoffman, pulls up unannounced.
Yeah.
Just uninvited.
Holy shit.
Pulls up to the house and is like banging on the door trying to get in and shit like that.
Yeah.
And she tells her friends, like, that dude Richard scares the fuck out of me. Like, I think he might, like, he's actually
try to hurt somebody.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Holy fuck.
And then a week later, she ends up dead. And Richard Hoffman is the first guy on the scene.
Yeah, see, it's very interesting, bro. It's very interesting.
If it comes out that they actually find a Zodiac killer, bro, that's so crazy because that's like two of the most famous serial killers that took them dummy long to find.
Yeah.
And the Golden State Killer.
Yeah.
It took him 70 years to find out who he was.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was a police officer the whole time.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to get around.
It makes sense.
That's how he knew what to do.
It makes sense.
It would also make sense. Yeah, exactly. Zodiac killer is a police
officer, bro. And it's this guy's grandpa. And what are the fucking odds that we cracked, or not even we, he cracked the case on TikTok?
That's insane. If this is really true, if he's just not just saying bullshit, if his grandpa is really Richard Hoffman,
yes, no, that is really his grandpa, bro. He shows like pictures of like his sister when his sister had her baby. He's showing all these images and like Richard just sitting there like, you know, with the daughter and shit. You know what I mean? The sister and shit. You know what I mean?
How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's like
if that shit's really true.
Yeah, and then I guess even the way a lot of the family described him, it makes a lot of sense. They said, dude, this guy was a very violent man.
A little weirdo.
He was a bit of a weirdo. all of these other details that they described him as that were not good things to say about a family member, bro. You know what I mean? So I just found this whole thing so interesting that it's like we live in such a strange time. These victims or even the killers' families also have such a strong voice online where they can even give us deeper insight on these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just so interesting. Where it's like, nigga, I almost have like the evidence, nigga, like a real shit. That my grandpa
is this fucking crazy serial killer they've been trying to look for fucking decades.
Yes, and it's more than likely his grandfather, bro. But that dude, Richard Hoffman, died in 2020.
Oh, for us?
Yeah, he died 2020.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See how like if it comes out that it actually is him.
Yeah.
How like gone. How bittersweet is that? It's like
I know.
He got to live a normal ass life. Yep. Had grandkids, the whole nine.
Yep.
And he fucking murdered
so many
much
people. Yeah. For so long, bro.
So
he was leaving all these cryptid things.
All these poems.
Whatever the fuck. So and I even
movies
heard
about him and
I was gonna say I even heard he watched the motherfucking movie. I heard he watched Zodiac.
He's probably a fan of it.
He was probably sitting there like, yo, Robert Downey Jr. kind of doing his what the fuck? He's like, Robert Downey Jr. and Jake Gyllenhaal, nigga, count me in, nigga. God. And he went to watch it.
That's fucking crazy.
Got to live a normal ass life, nigga, and then just died an old man.
So
crazy
wild,
if it's really this guy, but it seems like it. All the evidence that he put forth is fucking insane.
Bro. And I've seen other people like finding out other shit too, like, oh yeah, we found this thing about Richard Hoffman, like just searching shit up about like past shit that he's done in his past, and it's like it's all kind of like he's connected too much to too many of the victims.
Yes, that's the point I'm saying, bro. And it's like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
How is it like, what are the odds that you are just that close to the, not even just the crime, but I mean just so close to the description of the guy, as well as all these other details as your initials are the same. The first ever crime that they, the first ever killing that he did, it relates back to you, bruh.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. It does. That's just so interesting.
It's just way too many coincidences that like this might actually be the fucking guy.
Yeah, honestly. And the craziest part about it is that even his grandson that posted this on TikTok, he's a cop now too.
Really?
Yeah, he's a cop right now. That's what he said. Or I think he was a cop a few years ago, maybe, because he's kind of like an older dude. He's like, he might be in like his late 30s to early 40s. He looks like.
God damn, that's crazy, bro. It's like, imagine that being your fucking grandpa, your dad, bro.
I know. And he was doing all that crazy stuff back in the day, and that's just what
you could go look at the crime scene photos of all the, you know what I'm saying, all the crazy shit. It's like, and you're like, damn, that dude was holding me as a fucking baby. And
yep, insane.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, speaking of some other fucking dads, bro, this guy from India, this is probably the best dad ever, bro. I just recently seen this video. I seen pictures of it. He damn near became a celebrity. Yeah. Because of what he did. So he's with his wife and his kid. They're just like going home. I don't know where they're going, but they're like on a motorcycle, like on a bike. While they're riding on their bike, bro, a whole ass leopard jumps out the bushes or whatever. Yeah. Tries to attack this man and his family.
While they're on a bike.
While they're on like a motorcycle type shit.
Wow.
They get knocked off. The leopard is trying to like attack first to like his kid, and he kind of like grabs the kid away from the leopard, and the leopard tries to attack his wife. Yeah. This dude with his bare hands fights off the leopard.
Are you serious?
And kills it.
Really?
I swear to God.
With his bare hands.
With his bare hands, bro. Fights off the leopard and kills it, bro. Successfully.
Oh my God.
And they instantly took him to the hospital. I think he had like a couple like, bites on his hands, all this. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy that he couldn't walk away from, bro. Yeah. And like I've just seen hella videos of him being like interviewed by like local news and all this, bro.
Oh, what am I even hearing right now?
Oh, big ass leopard too.
Yeah.
Watch, hold on.
Let me see, bro. No fucking way.
This is him with the leopard.
Oh my God.
It's a full grown leopard right there,
surely
dude.
That is, bro. Oh my God. And yeah, he's bloodied up.
And this happened in India.
That is terrifying. You could just be riding on a bike, and this is no shade or nothing, but that's so crazy, bro. That out there you could really just be riding on a bike and a leopard jump out and try to kill you?
Can you imagine?
Are you serious?
That's insane.
Bro,
that's the other people's reality.
I was going to say, bro, like, no, we really got to look at the privileges we have. We smoked every bear damn near in California back in the day. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's a good thing, whatever, but I mean, dude, they're killing machines, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
They were killing people left and right back in the day. Bro. You know that, right? Like, they were killing
They're like actual, like, monsters.
Yeah. You're stupid.
They are like real life monsters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And now they're, and they're cool, whatever, but they will still, you know what I mean?
Destroy us.
Bro, Speaking of bears, this is reminded. I'm glad you said something about bears, bro.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if this happened recently, but you know the dude who's running for president, RFK Jr.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy's nephew.
Yep.
Robert Kennedy.
Yeah.
So randomly, I was saying, I don't know if this happened recently. I seen some videos of him talking about it. He was talking to this comedian named Roseanne Barr. You know who that is, right?
Yeah. Oh, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking to her
Okay.
in New York. I think at Central Park, damn near.
Yeah.
There was a dead bear right next to this bike.
What the hell?
A dead bear in Central Park.
What?
So people were trying to figure out like where this bear came from. Blah, blah,
Like
blah,
a
blah,
full-size
blah.
bear.
I don't know if it was full. I think it was a smaller bear, but it was like next to this bike, dead at Central Park. People didn't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly the full extent to the story. I don't know if like they're trying to figure it out for how long.
Yeah.
But pretty much the person who put that bear there was Robert F. Kennedy.
What?
I guess he was driving through like upstate New York and he had seen a lady hit a bear on the road.
Yeah.
And the lady drove off and the bear was just there dead on the road.
Yeah.
So he thought, oh, well, I'm going to take this bear. I want to get it skinned and I want to keep its meat and I want to put it like in the freezer.
Are you
Which
serious?
is insane to think, I think. It's like that's a weird first thought if you see a dead bear on the side of the road.
Yeah.
To want to go skin it and then save all its meat.
Yeah.
But he didn't end up doing that because he thought, I think he was with some of his friends. He literally said, I thought this would be amusing if I did this. To take the bear to Central Park. Now I'm going to cap to you. This may just be because my brain's a little messed up. This is a little funny.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. RP to that bear.
I know, but go ahead.
But this is a little funny.
Yeah.
He wanted to take the bear to Central Park,
Yeah.
put it there, and then get a bike and make it look like the
It
bear
fell
got
off the
hit.
bike?
No, like the bear got hit by the bike, and that's what killed the bear. So that's why the bear was next to the bike at Central Park.
What the hell?
And he left it there. Yeah, he left it there. Now this dude is like,
Is he gonna get in trouble for this?
I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't seen that much people really like say too much shit. It's just
I've never heard of this.
That's what I'm saying. When I seen this, I was like, did this happen recently? Like, no way this happened recently. This must have been a while ago, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But recently he talked about it. Like, he was talking to the comedian, like,
Yeah.
trying to be funny, like, oh, here's a crazy story that I have, type shit. You know what I mean? And like,
What?
so I don't know if he's gonna get in trouble from this, but for sure, it's like I guess it made like his popularity like in the polls drop like
Oh
hella
my God.
crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hella crazy. Everyone's in
Are
the
you kidding
comments
me?
were
You know how
like,
many of these bitches have been talking about they would choose the bear, nigga, and this nigga go hit it with a bike or make this whole bike thing?
Bro.
You crazy? They like, fuck no.
how crazy is that though?
Yeah, nah. That
Like,
is
you
actually
took a whole
wild.
ass dead animal,
Yeah.
drove it hella far from where you were at to Central Park
for a joke.
for a joke, and now you want to be the president.
It's like you're the nigga.
You're the guy.
Mister. I thought the bear on the fucking bike or whatever the hell would
be a funny joke, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's interesting, bro. I don't know.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's such a weird story. I'm not even gonna cap with you. I just don't understand this guy's mind.
I don't get it.
You know what I mean? Because like, I even heard this other thing about him, even just talking about him, that's so random. Like, there was even this story that was kind of getting passed around that he like grilled up a dog, like.
What?
Yeah, like how they do the pigs. You know how like I don't know if it's Hawaiians and shit like that, how they put the pigs.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
They
yeah.
said
And they
he
put
did-
a fucking pineapple or apple in their mouth
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah.
They said that he did that to a dog. And there's a picture of him like this. And I'm not gonna cap, in the picture, it really does look like it's a fried dog. But it's actually like a goat or like a sheep or something like that. That's what he says.
Okay.
But does look like a dog a little bit because the way the teeth look, its teeth are very kind of like sharp a little bit. So I was like,
Bit of a canine.
yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know goats that have teeth like that.
No,
but,
they don't
or
have sharp
sheep.
teeth. No, I don't think
You
they
know,
have
in any type of way. So I don't know.
I think their teeth are all just like flat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't know.
That's
It was a
very
weird-
interesting.
Yeah. So
Very
I'm not
interesting
surprised
guy.
about the bear thing. After I heard that you're in a controversy like that, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, even this happened like a couple of weeks ago. I don't even know if you've seen this. This is another random thing that has nothing to do with what I want to talk about today. Dude, the world does not really exist. We are in, like, bro, we slipped into an alternate reality.
For
nigga.
sure.
After COVID or before COVID, nigga, slipped into an
I
alternate
think
reality.
after the 2016 XL
Oh, yeah.
cipher, I think
Yeah,
after
after
that
that shit,
released, it was like
World flip, nigga. We transfer to another dimension or something. But, bro, do you know who Armie Hammer is, the actor?
Army Hammer.
Yeah.
No, were they?
You don't know who
what
the
were they
actor
in?
is? Fuck. He was in a bunch of projects. Fuck. Why can't I even think of any right now that you would know? Fuck. I would want you to search him up so you to see his face at least.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to go through all his projects. Because like I can't really tell you right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You know who that is? Yeah. Okay, bro. Recently, I'm not even on cap. I don't know if you've seen this. This is probably like maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. This dude was on Pierce Morgan's show, right? You know, the freaking British
dude,
bro, right? He was on his show, and I was so shocked what their topic for the day was. They had him there because they were like, we want to know, because this has been circling for online for a while, dude. Are you a cannibal?
What the fuck?
I'm so serious. I'm like, whoa. Because apparently, for hecka long, people have been saying that this guy was a cannibal because I guess this tweet or something that came out a while back that he said, and it's had something to do with like about eating a girl or some crazy shit.
Oh shit.
I don't know. And then I guess this girl that he was talking to came out and tried to expose him. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong about these messages. He was saying in the messages pretty much like something about like her skin looks so good, like he wants to eat her up and all this other weird shit. And then
That's a little insane. And
that
not
alone.
not in the sexual manner, eating her up.
Not in the sexual manner, no.
Could it be maybe like, you know, the context?
But the way he said it, the way he explained it was, he said he was saying it in the same sense of like, I'm so infatuated with you that like I want to eat you up, like the same way we'll say to a baby, like, oh, he's so cute, I want to eat him up.
Yeah.
That's how he was saying it. That's how he said he was saying it. And then there's like also there's like a bunch of other contexts. And he was kind of being like, well, you know, in the end of the day, it's just kind of like a kink. And like this girl, I don't know, like I'm not gonna get on her or nothing, but I don't know why she came out and said all this shit. But we both were cool with it, and she wanted this as well.
Is that what he told Pierce Morgan?
Yes.
So does that mean that he is a cannibal?
He's saying he's not, but he's saying it's like technically a cannibal kink, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, well, yeah, I'm not shaming nobody.
You gonna kink shame?
No king shaming.
No kink shame?
But that is very
crazy. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That is very, 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 very wild, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty out there, bro.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to. Maybe that's not that uncommon, because maybe it's not a cannibal kink. What if it's like what if he's like on some like vampire type shit?
Vampire kink?
So like a vampire kink. You know what I mean? Vampiric kink. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to like. There's just one couple. I think they're a couple.
Yeah.
This happened back in 2017, bro. And they started like a vampire cult.
What?
And I'm not gonna count to you, bro. This dude wanted to be called by all the girls, because they'll meet all these girls like on Tinder or whatever.
Yeah.
He wanted them to all call him Vampire Daddy.
Vampire Daddy.
Yes.
Mike.
The girl wanted to be called like Queen Witch or some shit like that.
Mentally
and so, you know what I mean, they're meeting up with all these girls, and they would have like, you know, like group sex, you know what I mean, they're like on some swinger type shit, right?
Yeah.
They end up meeting this one girl. Her name was Sydney Loof. I think that's how you say her last name. Her name was Sydney Loof. And she goes on a date with Vampire Daddy, right? She goes on a date with him, and he's explaining to her like the type of stuff that he's into and stuff.
Yeah. And let me guess, they went on a date at night?
I don't know. I'm assuming they did if they're really into that vampiric shit,
probably,
right?
Probably.
But he's trying to explain to her like the type of stuff that he's into, and immediately this girl's like, I'm out. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna call you Vampire Daddy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
So this dude is like, once she like kind of like denies his like approaches of doing the stuff with him and his girl and like the rest of the people that they have, he immediately is like, oh, this girl's gonna snitch. Like, she's gonna tell somebody about the shit they were doing.
Yeah.
So him and Queen Witch.
Yeah. Kidnap her?
They kidnap her, bro. They murder her, and they cut her up into like 14 pieces.
Really?
Yes, bro.
What the fuck?
Yes, bro. So she goes missing for how long? The cops are trying to figure out, like, you know, like what happens to her or whatever.
Yeah.
And they use like their cell phone, like ping, and they noticed that her cell phone was next to Brett's cell phone. The last time that it went off.
Yeah.
So they go and they ask this guy, end up finding her pieces.
Yeah.
Because they like scattered them around. They end up finding her pieces, and then they arrest both of them. This dude, Vampire Daddy, while he's in custody, refused to apologize for what he did to her. Yeah. He said it would be disrespectful to like himself if he apologized about what he did to this girl.
Really?
And while he was in custody, he tried to slit his own throat.
Wow. Yes. Like while they had him in the holding cell or some shit.
But he ended up surviving all that, and pretty much both of them ended up going to jail for life.
Wow.
Queen Witch and Vampire
Daddy.
Yeah.
Holy hell, dude.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
I'm not even a cat.
On Tinder, bro. That's how they started this shit. A whole
and that's how they started collecting everybody.
Yeah. They'll find everybody on Tinder. That's how they found that girl.
So let me ask you this. Did Vampire Daddy start it, or did he start it with a girlfriend?
I think he
started it with Queen Witch.
I think he found Queen Witch, and then them two started it together.
And then they collected a bunch of girls after.
But I think he found her on Tinder too, I'm assuming.
Wow, bro. That should always interest me. People that are into like any of the dark arts and all that type of shit. I'd be like, do you think like the devil is gonna save a spot for you, or like in the cooler area where you get AC and all these other type of things? Like, do you think you're going to not have the same problems as everyone else in hell?
Yeah.
Or are you just going to get some special treatment because you worshipped him in your life?
Yeah.
I always wonder that, like Satanists and things like that.
Yeah, I don't
like,
get that.
I don't
think
understand
maybe...
it. What do they think?
I think maybe they see it as like it's not. I think that's what they think. I think they think it as like I'm gonna be the one torturing people.
They're gonna be one of the torturers and shit.
Yeah, like they're gonna be the one with like little pitchforks and the little red robes.
They get like a 30-minute break and shit like that and all that. Yeah,
they get dental, healthcare, all that.
Okay.
I think that's probably what they believe in.
Yeah,
but I don't get that either because it's like even like fucking vampire shit. It's like that's insane. Like, do you like who's this for?
That's what I mean. It's like
Dracula.
Nah, because you know what's so crazy? It reminds me so much of that story you told me that was hella interesting. You told me like maybe 2 podcasts ago. You told me a story of the guy who had that big ass poster of this vampire girl. And he goes and kills a girl in the grocery store because she kind of looked like her.
Not just a grocery store, a store that his parents own, a kid's store.
Yeah. So it's like, I think it's the obsession with fantasy for some of these people that
like it blurs the lines, kind of.
Where it takes them somewhere else, bro. You feel me? But nigga, hey, speaking of fantasy, bro, I feel like we're not even in reality at all. Like I just said, 2024 is such a fucking weird year. Did you see that the president of Venezuela straight up called Elon Musk out to fight him barehanded?
That shit.
Is that not weird?
Shout out to all my Venezuelans, bro. I hope you guys are doing cool out there, bro, because that dude as their president,
he's wildin'.
He's fucking crazy, bro.
I don't know anything.
I don't capture you, bro. Like, I don't know exactly. I don't know the full, like, drama that's going on out there in Venezuela and shit. But all I know is that this dude is, like, rigging elections, doing all this crazy shit, bro. I forgot exactly, like, why he's so bad, bro. But pretty much, like, he's terrible for Venezuela. And no one in Venezuela likes him. That's why hella Venezuelan immigrants are coming to America. Like, I don't know if you noticed. There's, like, I've seen a lot of, like, shit of a bunch of Venezuelan people coming to America. Like, it's just like a whole new wave of immigrants
coming through.
It's hella Venezuelans because of this guy. And recently they had their election. There was this girl who was running. He pretty much said like she shouldn't even be fucking running. So they pretty much like kind of like made her vice president run, but it was really like it was this old ass dude, but it was really her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somehow bruh still got like 70% of the votes in Venezuela. Whereas like there's no way, because like no one fucks with him at all, to the point where like even America is like, you guys rigged your election over there. Like, we're gonna have to like step in and like
see what's good,
see what the fuck is going on over there type shit. You know what I mean? So his shit's hella weird. I don't know what this whole beef with Elon Musk. Like,
that came out of nowhere. Like I just seen that, bro. And then like Elon was like, bro, he said, yeah, it's good, but nigga, you too pussy to do it anyway. Elon
Musk, man, it's something.
He been calling out niggas left and right
for sure.
He called out Zuck.
Someone's gotta catch his fade
until Zuck started look maxing.
Someone's gotta catch his fade, bro. I heard he called out Zuck again. I heard that he called out Zuck again. Zuck was
called out Look Max Zuck.
And I think Zuck said like, bro, let's do it then. For reals this time. Like, don't be no pussy.
Yeah, nigga. He's like, stop being pussy, nigga.
But I don't know.
Ain't nobody seen your shirt off for 5 years. Hell, you want?
But I think with those two guys is more of like
tech beef.
I think it's more like I think it's something different. You know what I mean?
It's like my tech is better than yours.
Which is like they make completely different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Elon's trying to go to space and shit.
Well, now Elon's in like Twitter and all that shit now.
So now he's kind of dipping into Zuck's world,
and Zuck's not fucking with
Zuck don't like that.
Zuck don't like that.
You know what I mean? He don't play nice with niggas.
But yeah, that is that whole Venezuela shit is fucking crazy, bro. I don't understand his beef with Elon. I seen him like calling him his like nemesis and his enemy and shit like that.
Crazy.
I was like, oh my God.
Nemesis is wild, nigga. Nemesis is hilarious. Mike, you have any nemesises, bro?
Do I have any nemesises?
Yeah, you have a nemesis?
I don't think
Besides
so,
me?
Bro. I think you're my only nemesis at this point, to be honest with you. But I don't think, bro, to have a nemesis and you're not a metahuman is fucking crazy. Like, what do you mean you have a nemesis?
I swear to God. Nigga, if you're not a metahuman, nigga, a bang baby, any of this type of shit, you have no reason to have a nemesis, nigga.
Why do you have a nemesis for?
On me, bro. Or your child.
Like, you literally have an arch enemy.
Yeah.
As a grown adult.
Yeah, as a grown man, you're talking about you have an arch nemesis.
That's fucking crazy.
That's hella funny, bro. That's so funny. Do you think a grown man saying he has a best friend is strange?
No, I think it depends. I think it depends. Like, if this guy's really been like your friend for like 20 years, 30 years, you could be like, yeah, that's my best friend.
Yeah, facts.
But
type shit.
Yeah, like I don't be like telling my girl like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my best friend, and then I pull up to your house. It's like I'm going to sheriff's house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't think most dudes
just say it, but it's like it could be a thing of like So you think it's more of like it's better left unsaid type of thing? Like,
you
know that you are damn near bruh.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna announce it. You know what I'm saying?
Like
it's not like
that,
it's not like when you call me on my phone, it says like Bestie Sheriff or something like that. You know what I mean? It just says Sheriff. You know what I mean? It's just a picture of you or some shit. But it's like,
hey, wait, I got any emojis or?
Nah, no emojis. No emojis. Sorry. Do I have emojis on your phone or my name?
Let's look.
Do I'm
sidetracking the pod, but my bad, bro. I gotta look.
Cause I don't really put emojis next to people's.
I know, I don't either, really. But
some people do get emojis though. I ain't gonna have to. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, my mama.
But just some of them in the moment. No emojis.
No emoji, Mike.
Hey, it's good. I don't have any emojis, so we're straight.
Okay. Yeah, we equal then. We equal.
How the fuck did you get that picture of me as your
nigga? You
photo?
did it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you did.
I forgot that I made that as a cover photo.
Yeah.
Damn, I look. You gotta change that because I be calling a lot of people, and that's the first.
Bro, that's the first thing I always see. Yeah, it's you as a kid and shit. Do it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was a little fucking baby kid. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's hilarious. That was a good ass show back in the day, baby kid. Yeah. But nah, I wanted to tell you this. That was super interesting. Even just speaking of how the world has changed or whatever. That's crazy now. I honestly think it was even fucking crazier back in the day, especially when it came to television, bro. I have the craziest shit to tell you, bro. This television host took things to a extreme level that she probably shouldn't have. So this happened in 1995. It was this show called The Jenny Jones Show, right? The show usually circulated around like everyday people in unusual situations, right? That's usually what the show was about. And on this one episode, she decided to have a bunch of panelists that came through, and it was about 6 of them. They came through and they had secret admirers, right? So none of these people know who their secret admirers are. They are sitting there. They start telling them one by one. One of the contestants, his name was John Smits. Bro was one of the people on the panel. They bring out him, and when they bring him out, they're telling him like, okay, so you know, one of these people have a crush on you, right? And he's out there with his best friend. His one of his homies is there too, named Scott. And it's him, this one girl who's kind of big, and like a couple other people. He's thinking in the beginning, before he even damn near got out there, that it was his ex-girlfriend that he's been thinking about planning on marrying her. That was who he's thinking that his secret admirer was. So he's kind of juiced, like, yeah, this is gonna be dope. He's like, all right, whatever. You know, he's thinking like, oh, it's this big ass girl, whatever, because she was pretty big. He's like, whatever, you know, that's funny. Jenny, the host of the show, goes, yeah, so you realize that somebody here has a crush on you, right? And he's like, yeah, you know, he's kind of playing it off, hella awkward, shit like that for a while. Then she ends up telling him, yeah, so the person that has a crush on you, it's actually not Samantha. You know, it's actually not her. It's actually your friend Scott.
Whoa.
And basically, nigga, that's
his
like
homie.
That's like me and you being boys.
Yeah,
so as long as we've been boys,
yeah.
they throw your ass on a talk show, and then they tell you that me sitting next to you, I had a crush on you since we was in 5th grade.
That's crazy.
Right? So she goes and tells him that it's his homeboy. He sits there and he's like, like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean? And he kind of doesn't give enough of a reaction to Jenny. So the host of the show goes and is like, also, we actually have a clip that we can play from backstage when we interviewed him earlier. Nigga, they played a clip of his homie Scott talking about him, and they're asking him questions like, so do you ever have fantasies about Jonathan? And he was like, yeah, a little bit. Whoa. I mean, sometimes, I don't know, I think about things with like whipped cream.
Oh my God, that's insane.
You know, things like that.
That's crazy as fuck.
I know, yeah, he was going into detail. He was like, you know, and then they're like, when was the first time you met Jonathan? He was like, first time I met him, we were with one of our friends that's, it was like one of their homegirls. He was like, he was working under a car, and only thing I seen was lower half.
That's insane.
So his boy Jonathan is feeling very uncomfortable on this panel. Yeah. And she's like, so how do you feel, Jonathan? And he's like, I mean, I'm surprised. And he's hella awkward, bro. And then he was like, but, you know, I'm heterosexual. So right, he was being so awkward. And the audience is laughing and shit like that. You know what I mean? And he's just kind of sitting there like, fuck me, dude. This is crazy. Show goes on. They continue talking about it for a little minute. One bro's kind of just sitting there saying whatever he's saying. So then after that, the show ends. The guy, Jonathan, ends up hitting up his boy, Scott. He's like, bro, look, let's just go out to dinner, nigga. We'll blow this shit over, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure this shit out. So they go out to dinner damn near the same day, later on that night. Yeah. And they're kicking it. He's telling them basically, he reconfirms the shit to bro. Like, dude, I'm just letting you know, bro. I fuck with you still, but I'm just not. I don't swing that way, bro.
Yeah.
And his boy is like, whatever. I understand. Da 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 da. He goes home. 3 days later, this guy is just losing his mind at the house, bro. He's just thinking like, fuck, dude, the episode's about to drop. My family's gonna see this.
Jonathan or
Jonathan?
Okay, yeah.
Jonathan's at the house and he's just like, dude, I'm terrified, bro. Like, everybody's gonna see this. It's gonna make, like, he was just worried about being embarrassed.
Yeah.
He starts losing his mind to the next level. After 3 days went by, bro, like I said, he randomly in the morning opens his door and there was a note that was sitting right in front of his door from Scott. And Scott pretty much left him like a flirty note, nigga. He pretty much said like, oh yeah, the only way to get rid of a problem is to handle it first. He said something along the lines of that. And this nigga Jonathan snapped, bro. He was like, dude, I can't take it, bro. He jumps in his car, goes to a store, purchases a shotgun.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Then he ends up going straight to his boy Scott's house because he knows where he lives. Shoots his door down.
Damn, doesn't even knock.
Scott doesn't even knock. Busts his door down. Scott's like, what the hell is going on? And he puts two in him, bro. He shoots him twice.
Kills him.
Kills his homie. And then right after he kills his boy, calls 911 on himself. And there's even the call, bro. You could hear it too. He's like pretty much freaking out. He's like, yeah, I just killed somebody. I just killed a man right now. Whoop de whoop. And then the dispatcher is like, why did you do it? Da 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 da. And he was like, I was just embarrassed, and he wouldn't leave me alone, and he's homosexual.
Off one note.
Yeah, it set him off, bro. And so police ended up going over there to got bro. He ended up getting 22 years in prison. So he actually got out in 2017. So bruh's out here walking free
really?
Right now. Yeah, he got out 2017.
Wow.
And then even that episode of the Jenny Jones show, it never aired. Yeah, because they felt fucking guilty as shit of like, wow, we kind of got this guy killed.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, talk shows used to be crazy back in the day, nigga. Got somebody killed for real.
Oh, Cassie, bro, that's so extreme. Like, I understand that probably fucked up your whole life because it's like your best friend, and you find out that this whole time he wasn't really your best friend. He was just trying to. He was plotting
on me.
You know what I mean? And it's like to go and shoot him 2 times with a shotgun because he left a little note in front of your door, like
it's not even a big deal. Like
if that was me,
yeah, like Mike, like it's us, right? Like me and you, right?
I find out that you have feelings for me.
Yeah, you find out.
And you leave a note on my door.
Yeah.
The most I'll do, I'll come to your house.
Yeah.
I'll probably beat the fuck out you. I'll probably fight you, and then I'll leave and never talk to you ever again.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll go and kill you though.
But you would beat me up though. Like,
nah, I probably won't beat you up. I'll probably just come to your house and tell you like, bro, just
I'm cool off you.
Yeah, just stop, bro. Like this is hella weird, bro. Like. Honestly, like we can't even be friends no more type shit. Like I'll probably just tell you straight up, like I didn't break up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And before anything, you know what I mean?
Damn.
But I wouldn't go the whole fucking
like kill me type shit.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Damn, bro. Well, shit. I guess we gotta end this friendship now. Then, Mike.
You're crazy. Don't give him any fucking idea.
I know. I shouldn't have even done it. Fuck.
Yeah, nah. I mean, like, it's the fact that he had a crush on him, though. I think that's what made it hella weird.
That's
like,
what made it weird. Yeah.
If like I found out one of my homies was gay,
like dudes or something, it's like whatever.
It's like all right, it's cool, bro. As long as you know, what I mean, don't do nothing crazy to me, bro. Then we're straight. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, if I find out that he like directly likes me,
then I'd be like, hey, nigga. Them fighting words.
I don't think I'll be able to like hang out with him no more. Like for sure, I'm not gonna be able to hang out with him no more. Like,
yeah, it's a little too strange. I mean, it's the same logic of like why a lot of girls be like, all right, nigga, you like me, what the fuck? Now they don't want to kick it with their homie. Or
because
even the guy, it makes sense. They're like, why the fuck you still want to be around this bitch? After she already told you she don't like you back. Yeah. And that was basically your sole reason why you were hanging out with her.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's because you thought she was cute.
But damn, to go... I don't catch you. If more girls took that guy's advice, there would be a lot of dead dudes in the streets for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Because it seems like he probably did start being friends with him because they were cool. Yeah. But then
it grew.
It grew to him just liking him because he liked
him. He saw him fixing that car, nigga.
And he was like, "Oh shit, my feelings are changing."
Yeah, I mean,
that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
oh my god,
all because these niggas went on this show together.
R.P. to Brett. That's insane that he's already out. Like you full on murdered somebody.
That's full on murder, bro. Yeah, shot him 2 times.
You went and bought a gun.
Yeah, first
just to kill him.
You literally, first off, bro, you broke and entered. First off,
yeah,
and then you killed him
for no reason. Why do you only get like 20 years?
I think it's because at the time...
Is that the max you could get? Like 20 years, right? 25?
I think it is, yeah. But I think because also the time it was and how they kind of looked at
that situation. Yeah, because back in the day,
bro
it's like, yeah, because he was gay, yeah.
and, you know, so I feel like they were kind of a little bit more lenient towards
That's
that.
crazy.
Just the same way I feel like even back in the day, if a white dude killed a black motherfucker,
it's like,
it
he's
was
gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
think it's
man, that
kinda,
shit's crazy, bro. I mean,
you know. But I'm not saying it's the same. But
yeah. That's fucked up. Because honestly, he should have got way more time for that. He literally went and broke into this dude's house and shot him 2 times.
Yes, bro.
Killing him and then confessed right after.
Literally confessed, yeah.
So it's like, why isn't he in there as long as someone who fucking sold some weed?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? There's people who probably locked up for like 50 years.
Yeah, bro.
For some stupid ass charges or something.
Yeah.
And then this dude
This guy
full
got
on
out 22. He's out, nigga, right now.
This dude full on murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he doesn't listen to this fucking
listen
to this shit because he might be coming after me or something.
Me.
But like, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah, wow.
You killed your best friend because he had a crush on you.
Yeah.
And I understand it was different back then. You know what I mean? I do get that, but damn, bro, like,
to smoke him.
It was your friend, bro. Like y'all hung out all the time.
So I think what really
it's more of a betrayal thing.
Yeah,
it's
I think what was really like tormenting that nigga, bro, probably keeping him up at night was all of the conversations he had with him about girls, about, you know, probably even the ex he thought was the one that was gonna be on the show. You know what I mean? And then bro was sitting there talking about some like, yeah, bro, da. So you kind of felt like, nigga, have you been cosplaying, nigga? Like, you almost feel, yeah, like you said, betrayed a little bit of like, damn, bro, like, if I would have known sooner, I probably wouldn't be your friend. And I think that's what he's probably thinking as well, which kind of sounds fucked up. But I think it's just kind of better to give people the option, because that's like me choosing to not tell my girl my past. And there's all this crazy shit that I have of like, I fucking killed 30 niggas and, you know, I blew up somebody's house and all this other stuff. And then I get into this relationship with this girl. And then that could potentially follow me, and I choose not to tell her what she's getting into. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I'm not saying those are equivalent as well, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's like, I think any of that type of shit is necessary to tell somebody, even a friendship, bro. You should let these niggas know. And to do it like on a scale like that, like this is how you want to tell me? Yeah, bro, it's crazy on a fucking TV series that's gonna be broadcasted to both of our families, nigga. Come on, bro. You know my mom liked the Jenny Jones show, nigga. Are you crazy? She tunes in every weekend. Come on, bro. And this is my debut on this motherfucker. Yeah. My best friend telling me that he has a fucking crush on me. Yeah, no, that's crazy. He should have done it for sure a different way. You know what I mean? It doesn't justify the fact that bro shot him 2 times. Yeah, I mean, but like, Jesus. Damn, to put you on blast like that, like you literally put me on front stage. Big scale, huge scale, bro. There's no getting around this. And then explain crazy fantasies you have with me, and you expect me just to be cool? Yeah. Like, I don't catch it. If it's that same exact situation, we at least gotta fight at least once. I mean, and then I can't be friends with you anymore. After the fade, I'm just gonna be like this, bro. Just run the fade with me. Just run the fade. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, because that is crazy. That must be so awkward. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you're fighting a guy that you are attracted to. Yeah, I don't even know how. I wouldn't even know how that works at all either. To be honest, that like, we really going blow for blow. Yeah. No Diddy. That's fucking. You like that? Yeah, that's funny. Oh me. But no, I just thought this story was crazy as hell when I heard it though. I said, ain't no fucking way, dude. That's crazy. I don't know what this. Maybe because it's like kind of the whole community in a way. But did you see the whole women's Olympic boxing thing? Oh my God, yes, bro. I seen that shit, bro. Everybody's been talking about it, bro. I feel hella bad. I feel bad for that girl. I do too, like, bro. She literally got down and cried and said, "This isn't fair." No, I don't feel bad about that bitch. What? The Italian bitch? What you mean? Bro, dude she was fighting isn't a fucking dude. You know that girl's from Algeria, right? Yeah. It's illegal to be trans out there. Why would they let a trans person represent their country in boxing? Apparently that girl was born with some weird, I don't even know what you would call it. Appearance where she just gets way more testosterone than a regular girl would. So she's a girl, but she has extra testosterone. She just has hella extra testosterone, so she just built like a dude, low key. Is that just in her naturally? Yeah, she's born. She was born like that. Apparently, it's like a super rare, like genetic or something. Can I even say this? Can I even be real? Even then, I still think that's crazy as fuck for her to like. I'm being real, bro. Women? I'm not saying to box with women. I'm saying even. I don't know at this point because I'm being real. Yes, bro. Because let's be real, right? Even if it's not a guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real. One, I think it's a thing of yes, that's how you're born, whatever we'll do, and that's pretty much probably how she got to the fucking Olympics. To be real, was all that testosterone pumping through her motherfucking veins. But it's like But I'm not saying that it's just like it's her fault.
She's lost before to girls though.
Really?
Yeah, she lost the 2 fights before that one with the Italian girl. That fight that they were having was like the bottom tier pretty much type shit. Like, you win this one to get back into the thing damn near, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So she's lost before. It's not like she's like an undefeated champion and shit. Yeah,
but I gotta see the bitch she was losing to.
Yeah, I don't know who she was losing to. It might have been some other.
That's what's interesting.
You know what I mean? But
you
like,
know what I'm saying? Because if it's the Russian bitches, I might be like this. All right, nigga, now we got a cage.
Yeah, I got.
But I don't know. I personally still just think it's a little strange. I'm not saying like, you know, this bitch is like super fucking Superman, you know, whatever.
She's not like fucking.
But yeah. But no, based off of what I heard, because I already heard that too. Like my brother was telling me the other day about that she is a girl, but
yeah, it's just a little weird because she just happens to have this rare like genetic.
That's what I find a little bit interesting about it, because it's like
because there's pictures of her as like a little girl wearing dresses. And shit
yeah. But I don't know, bro. I mean, in the end of the day, I just find it very strange, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it. I don't know. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know how to feel about it, because personally, it's like, I just think if you're somebody who, how do I say, bro, has this crazy advantage, I think it's almost the same thing as like, all right, what are her levels of testosterone compared to, let's say, the average man? That's what I'm curious about.
I'm not telling you for sure. I just know that.
Because if it's like shit like that, then we're getting into different territory of then what is the difference with her having that naturally spiked in her body versus a girl who gets it injected in her, or however else you can do these things, you know, these procedures to get testosterone.
I think the other way where it's like a girl got that into herself.
Yes.
Is weird because like she can't do anything about that.
No, for sure.
I guess that's the last. I forgot the reason why a lot of people think that she's a dude because like the last competition she was trying to get into. Yeah. Her testosterone levels are way too high, so they didn't let her compete. Yeah. Like, they told her like you can't compete because your testosterone levels are way too high.
Yeah. See, but I think it's the same thing of like, how do I say this? Once you're at a higher level like that, think about somebody like Zion Williams, right? The niggas he was playing with, bro, at first, bro, these little niggas he was dominating to the next level. Yeah. They had to move this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same way in basketball. Like, if there's a young nigga, let's say 6'7", playing freshman basketball, they're going to probably move him up to varsity.
For sure.
But they're like, nigga, and I'm not saying that, you know, she's not performing at the highest fucking
she's
level.
Literally at the highest
she's
level.
At the highest level, for surely. But what I'm saying is, at that point, bitch, you might as well be fading a couple of these niggas.
But that's unfair to her, though, because the dudes for sure will beat the fuck out of her, bro.
Is it?
The dudes will.
No, I'm already knowing, especially a guy Olympian. It's like, that
nigga, bro. He's gonna beat the fuck out of her, bro, because she's still a girl.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just find
she just happens to be stronger than the rest of the girls. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Like, I see some people saying shit, and it's like, why is that fair to her? That's unfair to her now. It's like, because she was born with this shit. Yeah. Now you can't fight with the rest of us.
I know what you mean. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just kind of that thing of like, there are certain niggas, bro, where it's like you probably should not be here.
But why not though?
Nigga,
it's like you're the top. You're the
top. No, I feel you. What I'm saying, it's like this, right?
Let's say tell LeBron like you can't go play for the USA Olympics.
No. Because he's the top. I see what you're doing.
He's the top of the top.
Hold on. But this is my point, though, right? I think that's a very different thing compared to like. I mean, I guess you could put it that way, but nah.
I guess I get what people are saying. It's like the fact that she has that thing in her, makes it.
It's almost like how I just said. It's like you already have the natural thing that these girls get in them. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying just to the same extent, but I would argue that's where they need to really look into that shit.
Yeah, because I have to like,
what level is it?
If I go. Like I'm at like a Smash Bros tournament, and I see the dude I'm about to go against, has the worst haircut I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even know what shoe brands he has on.
God, you're fucked.
I know I'm about to get my ass beat.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't just be all like, hey, that's unfair that guy.
Yeah, no.
Because the way he looks,
I think that's a little different because that's just like his appearance compared to like her biology.
Or what if he's like autistic or something like that, and he could just like his autism?
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna lie to you,
thing, he could go crazy.
Him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is that unfair?
That is an unfair advantage that he does have. Yes, because it's like this, right? Let's say I have like that one nigga. His name was Jason Padgett. I told you the story about him where he got his fucking head knocked and he had that. It's called Cotard syndrome, where he's able to like see all these shapes and everything in the world. Yeah. And now he's like a crazy mathematician. That's an unfair advantage that he so happened to get from getting his ass whooped at a bar. Mm-hmm. That's an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
So it's like
you saying he shouldn't be like at a poker convention or something like that.
No,
like a poker tournament.
Fuck no, he shouldn't be because it's like that's a money glitch.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
nigga is a money glitch, bro. He's gonna know all these things. Like he could literally see these shapes that are gonna be able to tell this nigga certain. It's like hell no, bro.
Okay, I guess I get
That's
it. That's
all I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I get it.
Because
like
in the beginning, when people were saying the point of if this was a man or a woman, I completely understand that as well. Of when nobody really knew fully until they started looking at.
If it was a dude, then it's like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But the Olympics literally said like we would never let a dude and a girl.
Trans shit.
Yeah, we would never let that like happen.
Okay,
You know what I mean? They already said that. Because
Yeah.
there's like this other girl. I don't know because there's two of them damn near. There's this other girl. I don't know exactly what her whole situation is. If she also has that same shit or she happens to be, you know what I'm saying, like trans or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's also another girl in the Olympics boxing who also has that same thing as that girl that everyone was talking about.
Why didn't they match up?
That's what I guess they are gonna fight each other. I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
That
makes a little bit more sense. You know what I mean? I think that like, makes a little bit more sense to me. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying though. I just find it a little interesting. It's like if nigga Kobe had a fucking injury, nigga, that made his arm literally be at a certain angle, nigga, and it helped the nigga with his shot, and he never misses now.
Yeah. You think that's unfair?
It's a little bit of an unfair advantage. It's like, yeah, we could throw him in the game to make it entertaining. Because it's like, holy fuck, this nigga's just going to be, but he's too broken. It's like, you can, like, look, at any corner you throw this nigga in, damn near he's going to hit that motherfucking shot.
Yeah, okay.
Because I would argue, bro, if this girl lost at all, it's very slim.
Yeah, I don't know.
Slim to none, bro.
I've never even heard about her until all this shit came out. You know what I mean? So
slim to none.
I just heard that she,
bitches like that.
I just heard that she lost
for sure
the first couple like fights before she fought this girl.
Yeah, probably one or two.
Yeah.
I'll say maybe one or two for surely, but I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta see those monsters. I'm keeping it real. I gotta see those ones that are over there.
If they're beating this girl,
if they're beating that girl,
yeah.
Those girls are animals. I gotta see how they get down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking curious on what they look like. I never like bothered to like look up the whole thing.
Yeah. I seen the one girl, bro, that everybody talking about. She did look a little masculine though.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna keep it real. She has a lot of masculine
and
features.
she like dresses like in suits and shit. Yeah. So it's like people who are already like, what the fuck, like this damn near, you know what I'm saying, a dude. Which I don't know. I think it's funny because it's like she's obviously, well, not obviously, but I mean, she's not a girl though. I mean, she is a girl. You know what I mean? So it's like I mean, the rules are the rules. Like girls could fight girls. So it's
true.
She just has this weird like little loophole, I guess, where it's like
she's just half Kryptonian.
Yeah, she just like she's fucking half Kryptonian, so she could fucking go crazy.
Do her thing.
But it's like when I'm watching like combat sports, it's like I want to see the
top of the top. Yeah, for sure.
So the fact that she's just, you know what I mean, on that other level.
Yeah.
It's like,
you think it's just gonna, like, it's like, so what, bitch?
Y'all just gonna have to just let her dominate for these next couple years until she retires, and then, you know what I mean, whoever's next could go next. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. I don't see a problem with that either.
Yeah.
Let her do her thing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I just see a problem if it's too crazy. Then I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I've never even heard of her before. So I don't know if she's like actually has a crazy win streak. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we would have heard about her if she did have this crazy
win streak,
undefeated win streak. Then it's kind of like, oh shit,
I'm pretty sure she probably do that.
This girl's going stupid. I don't know her, but I've heard some people were just saying like she's lost a couple times before.
Yeah. I mean, in the end of the day, in general too, I mean, if I'm just being very transparent, I don't know too many women's stats in sports
at all. So I wouldn't know.
So I wouldn't know even if she was doing her Dougie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she probably could be, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know, bro.
I just think it's just like people only give a fuck when it backs up their, you know what I mean? It's like, because I bet you if none of this came out and she just identified as a dude, people would be tripping, even though they're calling her a dude right now. You know what I mean? It's like they're saying that she's a dude. Like a lot of people are saying she's a dude, and they're calling her a dude. But if she were to just already identify as a dude, they would be tripping about that
as well. Yeah,
like, no, you're a woman.
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Be like, bruh, shut your ass.
But it's like now that she's
how
like,
much you look like a guy, how much
you're a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, but now that she's like, no, I'm a girl. They're like, nah, you don't look like one though. You're a fucking dude.
No, I get what you're saying. It's like either way,
there's gonna be a problem about it.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro. I mean, it's always gonna be like that on both sides. It's like, you know, even if we make it political, it's like there's always going to be people on this side that are over here like, I don't want this to happen to my da-da-da. But at the same time, you also like some of these other things. And then the other people are like, I don't want any of this stupid shit. But at the same time, I actually kind of do like the fact that we get to go to this and that, and this and that. So don't take that away from me. So it's like we have both sides of people that like this but don't like that. And they also like this but don't like that. So it's a lot of give and take.
Because I think it's like
that.
This shit like this always happens because like when has anyone ever talked about women boxing or even Olympic women boxing before this?
Ever. No, I
never heard anybody talk. I never heard
Unless
Logan.
You're into it.
I never heard Logan Paul ever talk about women's boxing or Olympic women's boxing ever.
Nigga, we're talking about it.
Exactly. We never talked about it once.
Ever.
We never talked about boxing with each other. You know what I mean?
To be real.
And it's like now he has this whole think piece about this shit, but it's like, who the fuck?
Who really? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why does your opinion matter all of a sudden?
No. Yeah. See, because it's like I'm just a person like this, right? Me personally, I didn't have a huge upset about it. I personally just had an opinion. And I did not need to shout it out to the fucking top of my lungs. You know what I'm saying? It's just because right now we're having a conversation about it. But, yeah, I really didn't give a fuck about it. I personally just thought, when I seen all the articles about it, I just thought, like, damn, if this is facts, nigga, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, because I was just looking at it and I was like,
because this girl's been trying so hard and whatever the fuck we do. That's how I was looking at it at first, right? Like, okay, nigga, like, if I'm seeing all these articles, whatever, whoop, then I started looking a little deeper into it. I was talking about my brother. I was like, yeah, I did hear that, you know, people were saying she was a girl, but I don't know, bro. And then I seen all the other shit that you just added too of like, it would not be possible for this girl to even be transgender in the country she's fucking from.
Yeah, it's illegal.
So, exactly, right? So, all of these other factors that play into it, I can understand why people in the beginning are upset.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the things that we get online are just a part of what the full story is a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that, we don't even know the full story. Like,
exactly,
I don't even know.
We still don't know the full story, of what's really going on.
You know what I mean?
You know?
And it's like, yeah, but I do get what you mean, how, like, in the sense, just by looking at it from a factual thing, it's like, it is a bit of an unfair advantage if she can actually punch harder and take more punches than the next girl. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently she punched her girl 2 times and she was like,
done.
Never got hit like
in
that.
The first like 45 seconds.
She said, I've never gotten hit like that ever in my life.
Ever in my life.
And it's kind of like,
pop like that. It's like, what does that mean?
How hard is this girl
was this bitch hitting you?
But then it's like, she's fought other girls, and the other girls were able to stay a couple rounds with her. Yeah. So does that just make this girl like super weak or something? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know the whole. Yeah. Some people can't take more punches than other people. True, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe. That. You know what I mean?
It could just be that one person.
That one person was just like, damn, I just can't face
take it. Yeah, she's fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, she's my nemesis.
Because that's probably her nemesis now at this point, to be honest with you. After all this, she's for sure her nemesis, bro.
My mama, bro.
But yeah, I don't know. I just seen all this shit going on, bro, and I was like, yeah, this is some crazy shit that's going on. Because it's like, yeah, imagine people just calling you like, you're a fucking girl, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not though, bro. Like, I'm a dude.
Yeah, I think that it would suck for Shelly, because I'll say in the sense of that, I do feel bad for her as well. You know what I mean? That it's like, this girl can't really help the fact that she is very, you know, she has a lot of masculine features.
Yeah. She's probably been told her whole life, like
oh yeah, for surely in school, things like that. She probably got bullied for it too.
Surely. So she's probably
so we don't know this girl's origin.
Yeah, on God.
You feel what I'm saying? To keep it real,
and that might fuck around, make her a better fighter.
True, that's probably why she got into fighting.
You know what I'm saying? That's
probably popped a bitch in class, nigga, and looked at her fist,
or a little boy.
Whoa, or a little
knocked out a little boy or something like that.
Knocked him out cold.
You know what I mean? It was like,
holy shit, nigga, I got some power behind that shit.
I think it probably was some shit like that, bro. Honestly, bro. But
and then on some movie shit, some random homeless nigga who used to be a great boxer back in the day, he sees her in an alleyway. He sees her in an alleyway fighting 3 boys. Yeah, oh God. She over there, nigga,
going crazy.
Hit them with straights. My bad. That scared the shit out of me.
I hope that's her origin story if that's true.
If that's what it is.
Oh, she beat up a couple boys back where she's from, and then the PE teacher was like, oh shit, that girl's got potential. She's got a mean hook. Yeah, exactly. And it started teaching her some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Got her punching on meat and shit. On some Rocky
shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. But
yeah,
man. Women, bro. What are you
gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Can't live with them, can't live without them.
But yeah, bro. Speaking of like girls and shit, bro, I got this one story that happened back in the 1990s to this dude named David Nixon. This guy was like a real estate agent. His friends describe him as being so smooth at selling shit that he could sell a screen door to a submarine. That's what they said.
Wow.
So I guess he's really smooth with it. And, you know, he's married to this one girl. They have a kid and stuff. He ends up having an affair with his assistant, this girl named Lisa.
Always.
He ends up leaving his wife, Donna, and gets with this girl, Lisa, instead.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
He deals with the assistant.
Yeah. So he marries the assistant. First, it's all cool. He ends up getting hella debt, though. He has like $100,000 in debt because he was buying all this shit.
Yeah.
They end up getting a house together. He puts the house under her name, under his girl's name, because he didn't want to deal with
all the extra shit.
Yeah, the debt. Like, he didn't want more debt to be under his name, damn near.
Yeah.
They're together for a minute. He starts bullshitting, doing the same old shit they used to do.
Yeah.
Starts messing around, whatever. And
with another girl.
Yeah, she's not fucking with it.
Oh my God.
He comes home one day. The doors are locked. Change the locks. He can't get in. He's over there calling her like, bro, let me inside the fucking house.
Yeah.
But she's like, this is my house. because my name is
my name's in it.
So I'm not gonna let you into my house.
Man.
So he's all calling the police like, I'm stupid as fuck for putting this bitch's name on the lease, and she's like saying shit like this and stuff, and she's not letting him in.
Yeah.
Eventually, she does let him inside the house, and you think everything's cool.
Yeah.
After that little argument that they had, no one's seen him ever again.
Really?
Like, they don't see him for how long. Like, he was supposed to go out to eat with his son, his 10-year-old son.
Yeah.
But he ends up just, like...
disappearing.
Just like, he never calls them or anything like that. So they're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
They end up figuring out that they got into, like, an argument. So they go to the girl's house, and they're asking, like, where is he at? And the girl's pretty much telling him, like, oh, yeah, he went, like, to some business trip. Like, he's living somewhere else right now. He's not living over here.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, whatever. Like, eventually, bruh, they end up finding a dude's body that was wrapped in blue plastic.
What the fuck?
And his remains were burned so bad that they didn't even know if he was male or female.
Oh
And
my God. She burned him?
yeah, that's the thing. They end up doing dental records, and they find out that it was the dude. It looked like someone was trying to dump him into like this drainage pipe, but they couldn't because he was too. Yeah, they couldn't fit him. So they just left him there next to it and set his ass on fire.
Oh my God.
And then so they go there and they tell her like, yeah, we found blah blah blah, and she just tells the cops like,
Okay.
no, like how'd you find his remains?
Yeah.
That's what she says. So they're like, we didn't even tell you that he's dead.
Exactly, sketchy bitch.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So eventually, bro, they figured out that
She did it.
after he had came home that night, when she let him back in, while he was sleeping, she went up to him and shot him in the head while he was asleep.
shit.
Killed him. Wrapped him in like this like electrical blanket.
She had somebody to take him out, right?
Wrapped him like in his blue tarp, and then I don't know where she had gotten a truck.
Yeah.
And she had loaded his body onto a truck. And another way they figured out was him because he was wrapped in an electric blanket, like a warming blanket,
Yeah.
and a blue tarp. When the cops went to her house to go search it, they found an instruction manual for that electric blanket that he was wrapped in.
Oh my God.
So they were instantly like,
bitch.
you fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because at first they thought it was his original wife because all his like life insurance would go straight to her son and him. So they all thought that
it was the first one.
the first wife killed him.
Yeah.
But then it turns out it was his current wife.
Of course, bro. Stupid bitch. She left
Some-
the manual
yeah.
in the crib out too. Oh my God. That's actually wild as fuck. See, that's that shit of like when you do something in the heat of the moment, you're not thinking of all the other. Like that's so interesting, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
You
then-
get caught up off some little shit like that.
And literally like they had went to go where she bought that blue tarp. And then the workers were like, yeah, she was in here like really frantic. And like they didn't know like what they knew that she was up to no good. Like why did a girl come in here and buy some blue tarp and like cleaning supplies?
What the fuck?
So yeah, it's a little
Oh my God.
very
Even her
strange purchases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently. See? Yeah, man, bro. She should have been smart about it.
Yeah, and they had to get her and like throwing her ass in jail for damn near ever, I think.
Yeah,
So,
bitch probably still in there.
yeah,
When
for
did you
sure.
say this happened?
It's happened in the 90s.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, man.
Crazy bitch, dude.
And you would think, let's like.
And it's
you
funny
got this
because
young
we were
girl-
kind of, I was just going to say it. It's funny because we were kind of just talking about this out of the podcast of like, how you got this nigga is so crazy that you didn't think he was going to do this again.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
You stole him from another bitch, and then you thought he wasn't going to get entertained by another bitch?
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know, bro. It's so interesting.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
That is crazy as fuck. But speaking of interesting, dude, this is one of the most interesting things I've heard in a while, bro. I'm going to just say this to get us out of here, bro. This dad created his own medication to save his son's life. I don't know if you heard about this. So this happened in 2021, bro, in China. So it was this guy named Zhu Wei, and he had a son that was about 1 or 2 years old. He had this disease called Menkes disease, which is like hella rare and super fatal, right? Like most people do not survive this shit. So his son ends up having this shit.
What does it do, like, do to you? Is it like
It's
like
so-
a bone disease or it's like
It's something with like the levels of like iron or something like that in your blood and all this other shit and until it kills you pretty much. But yeah, it's something that has to do with your blood, something like that. So pretty much this guy, he's sitting there like, dude, I don't know what to do. My son is literally like sick as fuck. He's dying. So he's trying to figure out all these different things of what he could do. He's damn near like having a race against time because his son pretty much only has a couple months to live.
Yeah.
So he's like online scouring the internet trying to think of what he could do, and he ends up finding this certain medication that his son needs, and it's directly for this disease. But the problem with that is the medicine wasn't in China, so he had no other way to get this shit at the time. So he was like, fuck, bro, this is gonna be crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This was a desperate ass attempt that he did. He starts to try and figure out ways to create this medication, pretty much recreate it. So he ends up building a lab in his dad's apartment.
Oh shit.
Literally makeshifts his own lab, and he's like doing all this research, bro, for like a cool minute. Literally, bro, in just 6 weeks. Ends
That
up coming-
fast?
Yeah, 6 fucking weeks. This guy, and mind you, he only had a high school degree.
Damn.
He didn't go to college or anything else like that. He just had a high school degree. So he doesn't know anything about chemistry. He knows none of this shit. After just 6 weeks of studying and trying to figure all this shit out, he ends up making a medication, a vial. He has it in a vial for his son. And at first, he starts giving himself the doses to see if it works. Eventually, bruh, he's like, all right, fuck it. Like, there's nothing wrong. Nothing's going on with me. I'm going to eventually try it on my son. So he starts giving his son little doses to see what will happen to him. And then after just 2 weeks, the levels of like the iron in his blood and everything started to go down like crazy. And it was going to normal.
Damn.
So... And after that, bro, the kid survived. Like, he pretty much lived like a couple more years. And I'm pretty sure the kid might still be alive right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is wild as fuck. So he ended up creating a medication from scratch for his child to keep him alive.
Holy shit.
And after that, he ended up even becoming like a real chemist.
Like, how do you even begin to even like
learn that type of shit? I don't know
dedication.
Even where you started. It's like, yes, that's the dedication of
trying to keep his son alive and shit.
Yeah.
That's insane. He made he pretty much replicated this medicine that he couldn't get his hands on.
Yes. And
that's
created it
crazy.
to save his son's life. And he did extend his son's life.
That is crazy.
That was the craziest shit I heard in a while, bro. Yeah.
And the way he made it is probably like a better way,
probably
like an easier way of making that medicine or something like that. If he was able to do it with a high school diploma in 6 weeks, with a makeshift lab.
And you gotta think about it. It was all of the elements to make it happen. It was the race against time that his son only had a few months. It was the fact that his son was a fucking little ass kid, and he's probably thinking of like, dude, he's not gonna be able to live any life. Like, it's insane. And all of these other factors, you know what I'm saying, that were just kind of stacked against him. The fact that he can't get the actual medication anywhere unless he fucking flies out of the country or some shit. So he knew, nigga, I either do this or my son dies. Which is crazy as fuck, you know what I mean? So that nigga just created that shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
and then he ended
insane,
up becoming like a chemist in this huge lab out there in China. And then he's even helping like research the Menkes disease now.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like one of the lead people that are helping research it and shit.
That is insane.
Yeah, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, the lengths that certain people go for their kids is actually like really cool, bro.
Different, yeah.
Because like you literally made your own medicine for your son, so that he doesn't die.
Yep. Created it yourself.
Yeah, see, that was dope, bro. So like,
I mean,
that's like that's for sure like dad of the year type.
Yes,
dad of the century.
Are you kidding
me? Like, you literally
life.
made a makeshift lab.
Yeah.
And then saved my life making medicine.
Yeah, and I think that kid's probably still alive to
this day. That's crazy. If that kid's still alive, or even if he just extended his son's life a couple years, that's still impressive as fuck. Oh, God. It's like, damn, bro, that's actually dope.
Wild as hell, bro.
How mad would you be if you were a chemist, right, and you went to school hella times, and you're trying to work on this company, and then this dude, a high school
random guy,
just happened to astonishingly made his own medicine
that clearly shows his son is getting
and it works, and then he took your job instead. It's like, damn,
dude,
bro,
you're sick. You've been living like
I did all these I did all these years in school trying to get a job at this place that this guy has, just because he just went and did it.
He just did it. He actually did the groundwork. I went to the school, I did all the other shit. This nigga, actually not even the groundwork, he went straight into the field.
Yeah, on God.
I did all the groundwork.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Which is interesting, yeah. So I think a lot of those niggas probably looked at him like, holy fuck. Like,
he's some real prodigy.
Some real prodigy shit, yeah. Like, this guy might be on some next level.
See, bro, that's the type of shit that always has me kind of like, damn, bro, you never know who's out there, bro. Because I've seen hella videos of these little African kids, like in Africa, doing all these types of crazy flips and all this shit. I'm like, bro, throw this motherfucker in the Olympics.
Like,
he's doing this on dirt.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he was doing that shit on the actual like stage that they use and stuff. Like, bro, he would actually be able to do like 80 flips in the air and shit like that. And it's like, bro, just some people just don't have the resources. It's like there's talent all over the world
that will never be discovered.
That will never ever be discovered.
Yeah, that's why I always love that quote that they said the richest place on earth, nigga, is the graveyard.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because they say a lot of people that there's so many niggas that didn't take their invention and give it to the world. There's so many guys that, people in general that just didn't do anything and make anything of themselves. You know what I mean? That could have been a fucking great dancer or singer, artist, athlete, whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean? The next inventor that could have changed the world, but you were too afraid. Or, your parents didn't believe in you or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And then you die.
Yeah.
And then
without
that thing just dies with you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy how that works, right?
Yeah, that's sad. That is so sad.
But guys, sorry to end on a morbid note. TB4Y podcast. We're gonna get up out of here, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We talked about a lot of crazy shit on this one.
man.
I'm not even a cap. But yeah, bro, you want to throw us out of here, Mike? You want to get us out of here?
Bye-bye.
That's it?
Yeah, just say bye-bye to everybody.
Okay, all right then, y'all. Deuces. We'll catch you guys. See ya.
Bye-bye.